I would give anything just to live one day.
This is a video about the Noahide Laws, what they are, how they came about, and a bit of biblical necessity for them. First off, it should be noted that a key point in accepting these laws is accepting the necessity of the oral Torah and the Mosaic Court. I have some videos on this, as does Omar Shard, whose channel I would definitely check out. I'll try to get more on this, but look at what I have now with an open mind. Adam was given 6 commandments: prohibition on idolatry, on blasphemy, on murder, on theft, on immorality, and a commandment to establish courts of justice. Then a 7th commandment, a prohibition against eating the limb of a living animal, was given to Noah, hence the laws of Noah. Now all these can be derived from the text of Torah, as can anything else in the oral Torah, but you need the oral law in order to fully understand the written text and see how to apply the written. Now it's my primary goal to prove the necessity of an oral law, more so than the Noahide laws, since with accepting the oral law comes accepting of the Noahide laws. Nonetheless, I will show a couple verses that shows the necessity for some sort of law for humanity. First of all, look at Genesis 12:5, which speaks of the souls Abram and Sarai, his wife, had gotten in Haran. This is speaking of converts to the monotheistic community, people who had agreed to accept the laws of Noah. In Genesis 26:5, when God was blessing Abraham, he said that the reason that he was blessing him was because he kept God's charge, commandments, statutes, and laws. What commandments and laws could he possibly be referring to, if not the laws of Noah, the ones found in the oral Torah? Now it should be noted that all these are the absolute bare minimum for a Gentile to be saved. This is certainly not the end-all to all morals. Some people would argue that things such as prayer are necessary to keep one's faith strong. Now, as for the 613 commandments, they are all good. What I mean by this is that it should be looked at as a commendable thing for a Gentile to take on any additional commandments as obligatory on his or herself. The exception to this rule, from my understanding, is the keeping of Shabbat, as this is a sign between God and his chosen people, the Jews. Beyond this, it is possible and commendable to convert to Judaism and have all the 613 commandments binding on yourself. We'll get more into the issue of conversion later. But anyways, once you accept the Noahide laws as binding, it's important to look up the details of each commandment. It's also important to note that simply keeping the commandments is not enough. One must keep the commandments because the Torah commands it, which is why I stress the importance of the oral law much more than I stress the importance of the Noahide commandments, as many people fulfill the commandments regardless of their faith. So I hope you do some research on the oral law and the 7 commandments. Thanks.
Together we made it.